Hey Pokemon trainers, welcome to another edition of Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. So we're going to jump into a couple of games today. It is Wednesday. I hope you guys are having a good day. Let's jump into a Relentless Flame, then we'll jump into a Torrential Cannon a little bit later. See if we can grab a couple more wins. We got the big old win streak up to 2, and we're just going to keep on grinding these decks. So let's go for it. See if we can't grab a couple wins today. A couple good games. Something. Alright, so we're going to be playing against the old Stormcaller deck. This deck is tricky. It's a tricky one to go up against, but we're going to do our best. Looks like we lost the coin flip. I thought I picked tails, didn't I? I don't know. Maybe I picked heads. Anyways, doesn't matter. They're going first. We're going second. And we have no other choice except for the old Nidoran female. So we're going to go for that. We're going to Nest Ball for something. We're probably going to Howl. Let's be honest. We could probably actually Nest Ball for a Farfetch'd and switch that in with our switch. So I think I'm going to look at doing that. And hopefully we can draw something interesting off of Howl. So we'll Howl first, then we'll Nest Ball, then we'll switch. So I think that's going to be our first turn here. And we're going to try and get old Farfetch'd in. Okay, not too bad on that one. Nest Ball. Farfetch'd. Let's take a quick peek at what we got in the old deck. One Ponyta. So that could be problematic. And one Nidorina. Two Nidorinas. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, we're pretty good. And 16 energies. We'll have to keep that in mind. So we're going to put out Farfetch'd. We're going to throw an energy on him. We're going to switch him in. And we're going to take a bit of draw off of this. And hopefully we can grab a couple of basic Pokemon here and we can get things going a little bit more quickly. There's our Charmander. We'll be able to get Nidorina up on the board next turn. And maybe Cynthia here coming up soon. But I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do. We're going to get Signal Beamed here. So we're going to get the old Confusion. Yeah, we'll just have to deal with that sort of as it comes. There's a big old Copycat. That'll be good for my opponent. Hopefully he draws into some interesting stuff. Furfru. Okay, so that's our weakness. Luckily we did get a draw off of that, so I'm not too broken up about it. And we have a couple of well, we have one basic Pokemon to put on the board. Let's go ahead and throw this on here. We'll put Nidorina on. Family Rescue is not going to do us much good. Maybe we'll wait on this. But one Kukui could kill it with Signal Beam. We'll go for this for now. Then we'll Cynthia. And see if we can't draw into something a little bit better than what we had. I know we had some Charmeleons in there, but, you know, as it goes. There's Farfetch'd again. I think I'm gonna leave Farfetch'd off just because of that type weakness. And then Family Rescue is not gonna do anything for us. Nah. All right, so we'll pass it over to our opponent, and then we'll try to move up from here. It's gonna be a little bit tough, but however, my opponent's board is not that built up quite yet. Well, I say that. And now they are actually getting everything on their board, and so we're going to be seeing a split bomb here, and this could be it for us. Things are not looking very good, but we will be able to shed that Paralyze with our Nidoqueen, but that doesn't really leave us with much, right? That doesn't really leave us with much. We're going to take 250s on our Charmanders. Copycat? Maybe not. Definitely gonna Nidoqueen up here. I think I want to try and save one of these Charmanders. Or maybe I should just Pokemon Fan Club and work something else out. Because we're not going to be able to do any hits on Ampharos right now. Not sure. Let's copy. Well, we don't want to Copycat for 3 cards. Yeah, let's Copycat. Jesus. Pokemon Fan Club. Let's do it. We're going to get a Nidoran, and we're going to get a Ponyta. That's kind of about it. I mean, this is what we're going to have to work with here, I guess. We'll just put a few more A few more targets up on the board, I suppose, is something that we can do here. So let's Queen's Call for Rapidash, I guess. I don't know how much this is going to help. I'm assuming that Ponyta is going to take a hit from Ampharos here. But we could be looking at something a little bit... Something... I mean, we could be losing here. I mean, I think my opponent's going to take 2 prize cards sort of right off the bat right now. So we'll see how it goes. All right, so Jesus, this has not gone well, right? This has not been a very good game here, and I think we're going to lose pretty badly here. I think I don't know. It may have been better for my opponent to take out all these guys, but there's not much we can do here. I mean, we can evolve these. We can evolve these. We can take a copycat, I suppose. Maybe we can draw into a switch or something. But it's going to give us 2 cards. A Charizard and a Energy. Yeah, I think this is going to be it for us. I don't think we drew very well. But we're going to jump into another game. That game turned out really, really badly. And there wasn't really much we could do about it. My opponent drew very well. We drew very poorly. And that's sort of the way the thing goes. So let's jump into another Relentless Flame. And we'll go ahead from here. See if we can't grab a win. The win streak's back down to 0. I mean, come on. 1 game in and our win streak's down to 0. So we're going to get the old mirror match. I need to keep in mind for this one that Psychic is weak to Psychic, right? So we can put Nido Queens, right? Nido Queens, Nidorans, Nidorinas, any of those up against each other, and we should be able to take some nice weakness damage off that. So that's something else to keep in mind with this old Charizard deck. So we'll just wait a moment for our opponent to choose who goes first, and then we will move forward from there. Another stellar start for us. Jesus. I don't know what we're gonna do with this. This is an extremely poor start that we're gonna go coming in now. Hopefully this copycat can be pretty good for us. We are going first, so it's not gonna be fantastic, but it could be something, right? It could be something. And hopefully our opponent doesn't shed too many cards out of their hand this opening turn. So let's see what our opponent has come up with. Alright, so I think it's going to be Copycat. I think Copycat will be pretty good, especially with a Farfetch. That's going to get us a nice fat Copycat. There's a How. We really want our opponent to retain as many cards as possible in their hand. So let's hope for that. Oh, that's very nice. Shoot. Let's leave Nidoran in. I really want to go up this Nidoran line all the way up to Nidoqueen. We can call for family, and we can grab something. Let's go ahead and grab a... I'm not sure. Let's see what we got in here. 1 Copycat, 1 Cynthia. Well, 2 Copycats really, but 1 Cynthia, 1 Broxgrit. Let's go ahead and grab a Ponyta. We'll do that. We'll get Ponyta off of Call for Family. We'll be able to get our Nidorina. We'll be able to get our Nidoqueen going soon, and then we'll be able to Copycat here coming up. I don't really want to Copycat the Nidorina and Nidoqueen out of my hand. Okay. So we're going to grab another energy, and we're going to be able to put that on Nidoran. We'll get Nidorina in. We'll do a big old bite. Let's just do a big old bite out of this thing. We'll take some 30 damage out of it. And then we'll be ready to go with Nidoqueen next turn. And hopefully we can draw into a Rapidash so that our Nidoqueen is not hitting quite so weakly. Because with no evolution Pokemon on the board, we're not going to be doing very effective hits. So we'll just hope for a Rapidash, and then we'll be able to take out Farfetch'd. Or we can just put in Ponyta and Rapidash and move up from there. I'm not sure. So there's a Cynthia coming out for my opponent. This is going to limit our copycats, but that's okay. We didn't really need a gigantic copycat. Getting Nidoqueen early is very effective, right? So we've seen that in the past, that Nidoqueen can kick a lot of butt. Alright, so let's Nest Ball for another Nidoran. No, let's do a Charmander. Let's Charmander. Let's do a Nidoqueen. We'll do an Energy. We'll Queen's Call for a Rapidash to guarantee a bit of extra damage on our Nidoqueen. Thank you. We'll Copycat. So we get another Ponyta, another Nest Ball, and we get the victory. Alright, so not too bad. Still a fairly short video. One big loss, one big win. We'll jump into one more. Hopefully this doesn't make this video like 45 minutes or something like that. But we grabbed a fair bit of energy there. So one more on the old Relentless Flame. We'll make it worth it. 11 minutes, not that great of a video length. Okay, we'll call Tails again, and we lose again. So we'll wait for our opponent to call who goes first. And I'm going to be thinking about, I'm going to be thinking about in the future how to build up some decks. I really want to keep with the theme decks, and sort of try to build decks based on theme decks. Build decks that are more budget, right? More budget for people who are trying to do free to play, and working towards that, right? Working towards a free to play model, rather. So we'll look into doing that. Maybe I'll mess around with that a little bit on a video, try to do a bit of trading and things like that, if anybody's interested, and we can look at building up a deck based on one of these. I have some ideas based on some of the mechanics of these decks, but my only thing is that a lot of these decks are sort of weak, and they work well against each other, but when you start going against more competitive decks with higher health totals, you start running into walls where you need GXs, you need tag teams, you need things like that in order to get a lot of damage being able to be done on the opponent's Pokemons. So let's go ahead and Timer Ball here. We'll look for a Charmeleon. Let's take a quick peek through the old deck, see what we got here. Alright, not too bad. We have both our Charizards, both our Nidoqueens, both of yeah, we got everything. We got everything we need. I'm not really sure what I even prized here. Looks like we have our whole deck. One Charmeleon. We prized a Charmeleon. Alright, so we'll put that Charmeleon up later. We'll put Rapidash up later. Let's just live coal this thing. We'll get Rapidash up next turn, and we'll be able to do some big things. I'm really looking for a Nidoran female in order to get our Nidoqueen going. And we'll just hope that our opponent does not grab a Rapidash off of this Cynthia. Whoa, this is going to be dangerous. Dangerous territory. Let's hope for the Tails. Oh. I guess I can't complain. The other day I was getting sort of all the heads on my Rapidash, and that was a super fun game. So I would need to decide whether I want a copycat or Pokemon Fan Club here. I think I'll Pokemon Fan Club this time. We'll grab our other Nidoran, or we'll grab a Nidoran, and then we'll grab another Charmander. That's fine. How many Nidorinas do we have? We have both. We'll go for these two for now. And then we'll look at doing a copycat next turn. So we're going to hope for our agility this time. We're going to hope for the heads. And we'll, I mean, if we get heads, we'll be in the money. Come on, baby, heads. Ah! No. No, we're going to lose our Rapidash. But that's okay. Not really, but, you know, as it goes. Hopefully, you know, maybe it'll be three short games where we get absolutely stomped through two of them, and our opponent just dips sort of halfway through on the other one. So I mean, there's that, right? There's that. Let's put in. My opponent did get tails, so that's good. Not sure who I want to put in because I have no energy. We'll put Charmander in. Let me get my Nidorina up, and then we'll just go ahead and do a copycat right here. Where do I want to put this energy? We'll put it on Charmeleon. I have a feeling this Charmander is going to be... Nah, we'll put it on Charmander. We need to get enough... We need to get some damage on this thing. Alright, so we got a Ponyta. We got a Nest Ball. For... what? Another Nidoran, I guess? Not really sure what I'm doing right now, because this is really not working out. Let's get another bit of damage on Rapidash. And that puts us that much closer to being able to take that thing out. Hopefully they get the tails again, and then we'll be able to do 50 more with Kukui, but that's still not going to be enough. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. If I can get my other Rapidash, I can put that up and then take out this Rapidash. If my opponent does indeed get the tails again. Let's see how it goes. Nope, not so lucky. Alright. Oh my goodness. These draws have not been coming in today. We'll put her here. Do I want to switch this out? I don't think so. I could Kukui just for draw, so let's go ahead and do that. Energy. Perfect. Alright, so I think we're going to be on our way to losing this game because our draws have been atrocious once again. That's sort of how it goes, though, I guess. Can't really complain about the randomness of a card game. Although people have tried, right? People have tried. So let's see if our our opponent can do something here. Let's see if our opponent can do something. Another heads. Not really sure what I'm going to do with all these heads. We can't really do anything here. So let's put this here. Here. Call for family, I guess? I have no idea. We don't really have anything that we can do here. I mean, we could get our Rapidash back. But I guess we're just going to pass it on. I don't really need to do anything right now, right? I don't really need to call for family or anything. I got freaking Pokemon fan clubs and I got this and that. We kind of have everything. I think we're just gonna push this one to be a loss. I think that's okay. You know, you can't win them all. Hopefully our torrential cannon games can go a lot better today, because I have not been feeling the old Relentless Flame. There's a Charizard. Our opponent is really just straight up running away with this game. And this is the power. This is the power of Rapidash, right? Getting those freaking agilities can just push you to the edge. Popping agilities. Yeah, we're not going to get anything. I think I'm going to throw in the towel here. 3 pretty disappointing games. I do apologize for that. But there's not much we could do about it. Kukui, I guess. I mean, I guess we could put in Charizard. And he'll be able to tank a hit. That's kind of all we can do right now. So we'll leave it here and hope that we can push forward from there. But I don't really see us being able to catch up, especially with these Rapidashes hitting all these agilities. And I imagine we'll just see Charizard come out and take out my Charizard with a Roaring Resolve and a Continuous Blaze Ball. And that should be it for our Charizard if my opponent plays it. And it looks like he will. Hey, there's a How. There's a Nidorina. And our Charizard will be going down. It's unfortunate. I don't think we'll be able to come back from two prize cards. I just really don't. I don't see where we could go from there. Just not really sure. Let's put in Nidorina. Doesn't really matter. Alright, let's see what we can draw here. Far-fetched. Not very good. We just haven't hit any draw supporters. I think this is it. Yeah, I think I'm going to throw in the towel at this point. Once again, three pretty disappointing games. But that's to be expected. So I hope you guys had a really fun time watching. I certainly had a fun time playing. And I'll see you guys in the next one.